Well, hello everyone and welcome back to Railway Empire 2. I hope you're all well. Now today's episode, yes, we're just on a ride along here, and we are fixing warehouses. Yes, I know that I've been doing them probably quite wrong, I won't lie to you, so I have spent some time researching how, some floating lights there, researching how they should work, so we are focusing heavily on fixing that, and Bristol looks absolutely huge here. I think that was Bristol. Let's come out. I think that's not Bristol, that's Liverpool. Liverpool is huge, looking at that anyway. But yeah, we've got to fix a few of them. So what I'm doing is I'm going to, every single city is going to be changed to warehouse. So what I have done is doing it this way. So if you're unsure about how warehouses work, here's what they do. So for every good it receives in, you want to put that into the warehouse so it chooses to pass it forward, otherwise it won't. So Bristol will now always get corn from Plymouth, because on the next stop that should be the case. You got to just wait till one happens. Hopefully we can spot one. Got a lot of freight going here, but we've got wool for Plymouth now as well, because I've done the same in Bristol. So the warehouse here has wool in it, so it's actually going down to Plymouth now. So that will hopefully not only make us money, which is going up slowly, but also increase population in every single city, and then we can really ramp up the passenger trains. Because at the moment, we've got some that have grown okay, but we have done it all wrong. So in Bristol at the moment, we've got the corn that it receives from Plymouth when there's an overload, so we will be buying this and upgrading it. Then that can go on to Birmingham and grow that further, and also down wherever it needs to go. The wool, which we've just seen, is going to Plymouth. It's got wood from Newell Stop as well, which Plymouth should get. There'll be a few different ones, but that's a passenger one. I'll just click through and see. Here for Bristol on that train for some reason. But here, we've got meat for Cambridge all the way over here. What line is that then? That's the big boy line, yeah. So yeah, we're working on that a fair bit, but that should be alright. And I'm going to see how much this is. We've got no research to do until 1840 now as well. I'm just keeping an eye on the money to make sure it does go up. This will get bought right here. And I'm going to upgrade this corn. We want to get enough corn for pretty much every city here. Level 1 should be okay at the moment. There's a bad profit for now, but I think as that gets pushed through, we should be good. Hopefully we can get this one into a plus at some point, so we'll see a profit once the first lot comes in. Hopefully we can find these trains. Is it here? Yeah, so here's the freight right here coming in, and what we want to do is get more maintenance depots in as well. So Bristol at the moment has a post office and a warehouse. I'm not sure why I've got this post office in here, so I'm going to compensate and I'm going to get a maintenance depot. The cities should all have that as well, so I'm going to be going through, spending a bit of money on that, but that's okay. Look at this, 155,000, so it is going up. Oxford has nothing, so we're going to get a warehouse and also a maintenance depot. Hopefully we can work on bringing all these down as well. It's still going to be a lot of money I'm spending, but that is okay. We've got maintenance depot and warehouse in London, and the warehouse for London, you see this? It has excess wool, excess milk, excess cloth. No excess beer yet, but it should do. And then the cows, hopefully, it does have some livestock for Birmingham. There you go. And hopefully we can get some lumber in eventually from the other stops as well. Super cool, though. Super, super cool. What are you doing? We got our passenger, we got our express fireflies right here as well. I'll just show you a couple of the links here. So, money-wise, we've got fair few now earning. Now nothing's in minus anymore since fixing. Now this has got 6 trains. That's our big one. At the moment, it just needs to balance out. It's going to take a while for that to kind of iron itself out. But that is okay. And then we'll work on getting in what we want to do here. So what have we got? Connection bonus on both the sugar and for Edinburgh. Now, I think we get that in. Do I still owe money? I do. So we need to try and get this 2.4k here as well. What's raw materials doing as well? The raw materials is still not a profit. I bought it at peak, I think. Right, let's have a look then. Let's see if we can connect in that corn business to start. I think we'll have to go straight over, but the good news is we can get 1 out of 2 here. So we're going to get 1 railway station in here. Boom. And let's connect this baby up. That straight away is going to give Edinburgh a nice little boost from the north too. So I'm not going to pay too much attention to how neat this will be. I'll reduce it where I can though, so it doesn't cost me a fortune, obviously. Because bridges cost an absolute fortune. And so do you. Get a bit of dirt up there. How's that? Max speed. And then we'll fix this over here. I think if I go round rather than here, I need to keep this to play. Yeah, I'm going to go round and bring that down. See if we can get the speed sorted here. I reckon we can if we just play around with it. So we've got max speed all the way through and then 67 mile an hour here. 45 is quite a cheap one anyway. I'm going to just still play around with this as much as I can. I think that'll do. So we've got one point where it isn't the fastest, but that's okay. We're going to get the second one straight in. Get the gridiron as well. So this one is going to be, hopefully, get these two in, and then we can pass that down into the north again. So that's sugar and wheat over here. So let's get these tracks the right way. So you can go forward, and you can go back. Lovely stuff. That puts us right up into Scotland, doesn't it? So Edinburgh should now get what it needs. So I'm going to go, what do we have here? Big boy haulage, new railway station. 38 railway stations connected. Awesome. Edinburgh itself is going to be pretty straightforward, but we want to get a connection going on this. So I'm going to get a warehouse in, a maintenance depot, and a warehouse when we've got enough. You. And then this warehouse here is going to have sugar, wheat. I think we'll get beer and wheat for now. And that's perfect. And that should feed down into Carlisle, and we can get Carlisle growing. I will need something else there as well, but what I'll do is also get on probably a supply of some kind, because there isn't one all the way down. Get one here. For cash flow, 163 it was, so we're kind of hovering up and down. I want to keep an eye on these as I'm going as well. Highest to lowest, 26,000 on this one. A little bit of a wait there though. And I think we're going to need to do a new rail line from Johnstone to Edinburgh, Wensley down to York. So we'll start with just that and then back. Wensley to Carlisle to Edinburgh. And we'll put in the refrigerator car on that one. We'll go press only, so G&M American. What I am going to do, I think there's been an update to the game, by the way, because this looks slightly different, just a little bit of a patch. When we're going to go just freight there. And we'll probably get a passenger one going from the top there as well, just down to maybe York. That's quite a big one anyway. I kind of want to keep like a top-off point, so these like a main hub to go into the north here. He's really taken over England with where he's putting his stations here as well, and Swansea has grown. Plymouth, Bristol's going up. Dover does make all three that we want here, so liquor, clothing, and beer. I think buying this beer business, there's our two bonuses to connection as well. So buying up these breweries in here, see, it's a level 3, man. I genuinely think I'm going to start a bid for that. It's gonna make money, so let's get those in as well. Yeah, so 4.8k per week, definitely worth it. And then we've got the liquor, which doesn't make anything yet. We need to get the sugar in there properly, which should be coming at some point. That's a passenger train here. That's okay. Who have we got in the train today? Hello. It's really cool that they've got it all full. I don't get nice trains anymore. There's your normal carts with them all jammed in. First class at the front. Very cool. Let's have a look. Meat for Dover. I'm trying to see what they've got going on here. So there's meat all the way from over here. What have you got? Planks for York. There's a long old trek to York, but well done. We'll take it. What have we got coming down? That's for Dover as well. Oh, that's the one we just saw stopping there. So what else do we have here? Meat. Wool for Plymouth. So Plymouth is definitely getting what it needs, and that means we can export and make money out of the cloth. If we wanted to buy the cloth, it will eventually start making some profit, which is great. Checking on this now as well. So total profit -4 for that one. We're not getting anything there, which is really, really frustrating. So I need to find a way to get this corn out more. I think we need a shorter freight. If I go into the O'Brien stop here and I go into their routes, yeah, they're all really long. Get rid of that. All really, really long. So it goes to Liverpool there, and there's only 2 trains on it, and then there's Dover the Gallagher there. I think I need shorter freight routes, really, don't I? Tempting to, I think that one's okay, but maybe shorten this one. It's way too long, or get more trains on it, you know, because we want it to come from O'Brien. Anyway, let's have a look. Yeah, see, that one goes down to O'Brien, but it's in the middle. We actually need to start a train route from O'Brien. Another one, this is going to be to Plymouth, to Bristol, I think Newell. Might start clogging up our sets here, and then to Birmingham and back. Gonna have a bit of a shorter one here to try and get Plymouth leveled up, I think is a good idea, and we'll get the refrigerator car on that one. And that is going to be one G&M American on freight only. And it shouldn't take long before York growing more, and Carlisle should be flying up straight away based on what we did. So I'm going to use this one a bit more. So the flow of goods needs to be used, right? Passengers, not good. Like wheat here, we can see Plymouth doesn't get any, Bristol, Swansea, Birmingham does. So Birmingham's warehouse should probably have it in. London, Cambridge and Dover all get quite a bit. So if I go into Dover's station then, that's Carlisle. Let's go into Dover's warehouse. It does have wheat, so it might take a while. We did set fruit in there as well. And then London. How's your beer as well? I don't think, see, because they need wheat as well. Their warehouse doesn't have anything in, really. It's a bit rubbish. So if we get rid of the beer and put in grain, because we want that to pass on as well. And then Cambridge is finally growing, which is awesome. So let's check in on Cambridge as well. So let's go back to the flow of goods here. So Cambridge does get it because it's got wheat here. So Cambridge actually then needs to have... Yeah, see, there's no wheat in its warehouse. Let's get rid of that. Let's put wheat in there. I think we can get rid of cloth because it doesn't come from there anyway. So let's do that. Let's see how this gets on. Hopefully that starts to pass a little bit more grain around. And then same for York. So York has no grain. So it's got grain in it. What else does it have connected? So it's got a good supply of quite a bit here. So it needs corn, needs wood, has loads of meat, sugar and cloth. So if we get meat, sugar and cloth, and then hopefully we can push that down even more. Same goes for these, because he gets corn from up here, he gets wheat from here. Okay, and I think, do we have a maintenance at one of these? I think it wouldn't hurt to get one in here. There you go. And there we go, we're up to 177,000 per week. So just by fixing those and buying in a couple of businesses, it does work. And I think, don't quote me on it, there should be my new rail here. Where is it? This one. And there it is. Corn for Bristol, finally. So I'm actually then I think we need 2 trains on that one. I'm going to do that as well. And then that should bring in some money and growth for Bristol. So hopefully Bristol's warehouse also now has corn in it. We should see that slowly top up as we improve this one. So this should now start to become profitable. There we go. Profit per week, see, just by fixing that. This is now going to make us some money, which is amazing. It's only level 1, so I think we'll see how this is. So 5 of 14 left in there at the moment. I think Plymouth has a good amount within their warehouse. Plus 6 at the moment is about to be received, I believe. Corn for Plymouth, then Bristol. Awesome. So it gives what it needs and then sends the rest on to Bristol, which is fantastic. Exactly what we want. And then Bristol will get what it needs in the warehouse and then pass on, hopefully, to Birmingham, because Birmingham is yet to receive the corn properly, which should then start boosting that for growth. I finally understand it. So next is me working on much tidier railways, which I'm excited to do as well. It's going to be good. And Carlisle is still growing nicely. How's Edinburgh doing? Let's have a look what we could do here then. So first of all, we want to construct railway buildings. Let's go into here. So it's got the warehouse, it's got the maintenance depot. So the warehouse here, we've got wheat, makes beer, and also sugar, which it's getting from over here. When Edinburgh needs or has a demand for milk or we could push milk into Carlisle when it has it. It now has a requirement. So what we want to do is now get a new track from Edinburgh into this one. So we're going to need cheeky rail over this way. And then we're going to have to grab in. I think I'll just come off this gridiron here. Nice and cheap, to be honest. And into the next one. 108,000. Get a gridiron on you. And let's set the directions here as well for this one. So we want the second one going in that way. And the other one coming that way. Perfect. So, how are we going to play this? What did I do with these trains then? Let me figure this out here. Train for Edinburgh. Sugar for Edinburgh. Let's have a look. That's going down to York. Might do a separate one. Just thinking, actually, is there any point in this one going all the way down to York? I don't think it is. So if we do this, we'll just do it like that. Let's change this to 2. Let's see how that gets on. Hopefully that does okay. And then we should start getting the milk in. So it should come from Edinburgh into here, then back. So give the milk it needs to Edinburgh. Which in the warehouse we need to add here. And Cambridge, look at Cambridge now. Just from changing that, it's absolutely flying, loving life. And we've got breakdowns over here. So let me check in and make sure we've got the warehouses and stuff over here. Maintenance depot. Maintenance depot. We do. I'm going to start changing the personnel budget too. So let's go on engineers first. So we're going to up a few of these to get the efficiency and quality up a little bit. So let's see. Employee welfare. Don't care about recruitment. This should be less breakdowns and stuff for the guys. Train personnel. Make us some more money. And we did have a saboteur start, didn't we? There we go. I think you can cash out. You can cash out like a bonus to them. And their efficiency goes up to the max. Yeah, you can all have some fun. There you go. Have a bit of a bonus. And let's see if that helps. Just didn't read that paper either. But look at this. Average balance per week, 193,000. Let's go down to our corner. Look at all these growths now. It's nice to see the up arrows, man. London's growing, Bristol's growing. Look at this. And that should mean that it trickles into these as well. Plymouth is slowly going up. The number is actually going up, which is fantastic. I just need to try and get corn down to them. And sugar. Might be worth me putting a warehouse on one of these. So for one of these ones here, so a Meeson, for example, if we get a maintenance depot and a warehouse, then the warehouse here can have sugar, liquor, so it should get some liquor from Dover, and then hopefully some salt eventually, so we'll tick it. I don't know if Dover's getting the salt yet. We did set that up, didn't we? It's not getting it, so we need cheese, furniture, all of these guys in here. Dover's still growing nicely, it's just not getting everything it needs. And then a Meeson, waiting. We got Bristol has become pretty damn busy. So these are all the fireflies waiting. And now let's look into the Holyhead stuff here. So look at this profit. Total profit. 1 million? Is that right? Holy crap, that makes a lot of money. Our cloth makes a lot of money over here too. These are really, really good. There's so much beer over here that needs to be dispatched out. So I'm actually going to change this. So let's bin off all these and let's look properly. So from Belfast, from Dublin, sorry, it's probably getting cloth and thingy. So this has got beer and there. So we'll start with beer. And we'll also put in wheat. Okay, and then wood as well from Farrell's Rest. Hopefully Farrell's Rest can take wood into Dublin then for the planks that it needs. And then we'll keep the rest, I think. And then we just need to go into Liverpool. Big boy haulage, most valuable company. Value reached 36.5 million. Hey, look at this. 208,000 per week. So we've definitely got these warehouses sussed now. So we want first railway line in Prussia. Nature lovers shocked. Yes, they are. Let's get rid of the furniture out there. We'll keep these in. Wheat. We're not getting any milk anyway to this station, but we are getting cows, so we should be putting those in. Like so. And then we also have the wool from there. That will help our Holyhead clothing industry, right? But sorry, we've got a cloth industry. Where do we put the cloth industry? So I think when Dover or Holyhead grows, hopefully I can do the next one. We do pretty much own these businesses. How's Farrell's Rest? Is it profitable for me right now? No. Okay, hopefully with the warehouse changes then, this will begin to increase that. So we're good there. The wood is in there. Let's check Liverpool. That doesn't have wood in, so let's get rid of you and let's put wood. Especially because Manchester does planks, and then sugar we could get across actually as well. And then for the other guys for wheat, they should be able to do that. So Manchester's struggling here, but that should get what it needs from York, right? What's the problem here? No corn, no wheat. There's a beer industry here. It's not really making any money. Carlisle, though, is loving life. The cloth industry would be worth buying here. The utilization is getting better. So let's see. 1.2 mil, I think will pay off our loan first. 212,000 per week. We've done really well to get a bit of a profit going here. And we've got some livestock for Liverpool. Let's have a bit of a ride along on the way to Liverpool there, passing the trains. Notice the railway looks absolutely horrendous here. What the hell is going on? You okay there, mate? What? That wasn't like that before. Oh well. Up and down we go. See ya. Alright, so I'm going to change up. We've changed our 6 amount on the Fireflies from here. And I'm actually going to change this so all Plymouth is going up. I'm going to make a bit of a better passenger stop, but it's going to start from certain places here. So we're going to do shorter journeys. This, I don't think that... Oh, that is so much money, man. Look at it. Everything is profitable, but I want to make a locomotive then. So we want all of our passenger ones to see how they kind of behave here. This one seems pretty good. There's 4 trains on that track and no weightage. A little bit of a problem there, but that's okay. And then we've got Birmingham to Liverpool. So Birmingham does have one up from there. So what we should do is a passenger train from Liverpool then. I'm not a fan of this huge one. What I'm going to do is bin this one out. The rail line consists of 4 trains. Do you want to move only this train or an entire rail line? Per train, as a refund for the locomotive, loaded goods will be returned to their last station. Yep, let's get rid of that one. And I think, first of all, you need to fuel. But what we're going to do is pay off our loan. Boom. Goodbye. And look at this. It's beautiful. We are going to do a new line. So this is going to start at Plymouth. And it's going to go to Bristol, Birmingham. That is it. And this one, I'm going to just do that. And it's going to have... It's going to be a Firefly with 2 trains. Boom. And we're going to do that, hopefully will help with just the passengers in this one. And then we're going to look at the Birmingham station for any new ones here. And there's going to be... What's this one doing? So let's check. We've got Plymouth to Bristol's the one we just did. We've got Cambridge to Oxford, so that goes through. There's no Dover stop to that one. And then we've got Bradley Station. What is that one? That's a freight one, actually. So yeah, we could do another one now then. From... We're going to do new rail line. This is going to go Birmingham to Liverpool to Manchester. And then it can loop back round. No, and then we want it to go back to Liverpool, back down to Birmingham. Perfect. And we're going to go 2 trains on this one. This is going to be 2 Fireflies, and I actually need to remember to put these on. That'll do just fine. I don't think the caboose we need right now. Let's get that one going. I just need to change that for this one too. This needs the mail car and the dining car on it. It makes a bit more money, doesn't it? And perfect. We should be good now. We'll let that one kind of catch up and then we should be good to go. I need to remember to change them from automatic to express, don't I? Let's go back into these. Let's make sure. So it's that one. That one does say express, I believe. So it says automatic, but let's do that. Perfect. And the next one should have the rail cars on. So that should get us some more money coming in. We won't see it for a little while, but we're doing well now. We don't owe any loans, and they're saying connection bonus for Glasgow. So that's gonna be what we do right now, to be honest. What we can do is incorporate coal at some point, but for now, I don't think we need it. So Glasgow, how do we want to do this? I kind of want to have a link from Glasgow coming down to this one as well, but what I want to do, I can have a singular one for that. I want Edinburgh to be involved, because Edinburgh does have a... how do I do this? Yeah, I think that's fine. Edinburgh does have... First of all, I want to do the same as we always do for the gridiron. Zoom this in. Go in there. Hopefully I can get a 4-way on that now. Boom. Check directions are good. Then we'll have forward, backwards. Lovely. And Glasgow. Why is that so expensive? Oh, of course it is. They want to tunnel. See if we can do with max speed here. There we go. Quite happy with that. It's dirt cheap as well. Jeez, man. Let's go for the next one. And boom. Get a gridiron this side. Let's do these. Directions are good. So we now have a connection from Glasgow. I'm going to just do a passenger train here. So I'm going to go, first of all, tick these two. We're going to go from Glasgow to Edinburgh to Carlisle. And this is going to be one lot of Firefly. We'll start with just one, and then we'll increase when we need it. That needs to come back to Edinburgh as well. Tick that one. Perfect. And let's get a train going. Hopefully we can then... And there it is. Lovely. Hopefully we get this connection bonus. It's a nice 336,000. Our money's gone down at the moment whilst we kind of balance everything out. I'm going to check in. See if this is profitable. It sure is. Lovely stuff. Do we want to do the same for this? I feel like it would be profitable. So yeah, let's do it. We're bidding on it. Come on. Because we are using this one. That's minus 11,000 for now. So let's see what happens when that is in use for a little bit. So I know you'll see the money going up and down, but see this meet for Cambridge, London and Oxford, and there's the connection bonus. Why that's stopping at Edward Station is beyond me. Okay? Very weird. One of those on there. Look at Bristol though. Absolutely flying now. 67,000. Cambridge did kind of slow down, but it's almost there. And Dover right now is on 100,000. Holy crap. We need to buy the beer business here, to be honest. How much is it? Oh, yes. I'm here. Bidding on the beer. Boom. We get it for a much cheaper price anyway. So, and there we go. Profit. It is profitable, so we're good. Buying the businesses in does help. I'm going to start buying shares of people soon as well. And yeah, average balance is going up and down, and then we'll figure out Glasgow real soon. So did we get the warehouse in here? This should push some things into Glasgow here. So we're going to need a maintenance depot and a warehouse. And I know that we don't have a freight going into there just yet, but what we should do... what freight do we want going into here? I think York would do well out of this. York, Carlisle, and we'll push items through these cities into Glasgow. But what we'll do is just literally have freight, and we'll have refrigerator car. Literally just freight one thingy, and we'll try and slowly push Glasgow up. And 212,000, 213,000 per week right there. That's really, really good. There we go. Got a bit of a problem backing up in Birmingham here, so we will need to look at these rail lines. No, not in Birmingham. In Bristol. There's some furniture for Birmingham here, going the other way. I need to figure out what's going on with that line. It would have got the furniture from Liverpool. Why it didn't drop it at Birmingham is really, really weird here. Let's make sure we've got this right. I could... What have I done here? So this goes from Birmingham. It goes Newell, Birmingham, Newell, Bristol, Plymouth, then back up. That's really weird. Then Bradley... So no wonder we've been losing money on this. That should be going like that. So O'Brien, Plymouth, and then back down. Yeah, I clicked the wrong one, so let's go like this. Cool. No wonder that was messed up. Let's put a refrigerator car on that, and let's confirm that one. Yeah, that's why it's causing backups then. So that once that tidies out, it was going backwards and forwards here too much, you know. This should go, once it's fixed, back out that way. We're doing well. 240,000 now. Holy crap, buying in those businesses was a great idea. And there we go. We see Glasgow with a little up arrow here, so it must be getting in some goods, which is awesome. So it's got wheat, it's got cows, it's got meat, beer, sugar, and cloth. So that should grow nicely as well. And there we have it. 235,000 per week. We're doing well. But guys, that's going to be where we end this one out. So as always, do smash the thumbs up for me if you are new around here. Please do consider subbing as well. It means the world to me. And let me know your thoughts so far. We're doing well. This is a bit of a tidy up episode, but the next one's hopefully a bit more expansion into Scotland. As always though, take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.